21 and over to watch this video.
What's going on, Elevated family? Peter here with Elevated Botanicals, Homegrowers University. So, a lot of people in the community were suggesting that I get mosquito bites to help out gnats. So, I finally found it at a local store, and we're going to go ahead and give it a try. It usually calls for 4 tablespoons per 1 gallon. I'm not going to do all the plants right now, so we're not making up 1 gallon. We're going to make up a liter. So we're going to use 1 tablespoon for 1 liter, and see how it goes. We're going to let it sit in one of these, oxygenate the water real quick. We're going to kind of make a tea out of it. We're going to put it in a pair of pantyhose. Everyone knows Elevated Botanicals, we budget friendly. I am on the hunt for 2 burlap sacks, so if anyone in the community has any burlap sacks that they're willing to part with, let me know. I would love to get my hands on some. So right now that's what we're doing. So yeah, we're gonna get a crack-a-lackin'. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna fill up this bag girl with 1 liter of water. And you will always hear me say, dude, fucking invest in some measuring cups, man. I definitely want to get another set for outside. I haven't been able to yet, but try not to cross-contaminate stuff, but it happens every once in a while. But I always make sure I hit it with hydrogen peroxide or some alcohol to clean anything that we use. It's always good to make sure. So then we're gonna go ahead. We have just a little small air stone that we've been using. So we're gonna toss that in there. Bubble, 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 bubble. All right. We're gonna go and grab a measuring. This is my cabinet of some of the nutrients that we use. We have our advanced nutrients. This is our advanced nutrients. We have our amazing Dr. Zymes. This sits here. I very rarely use it. We got some Gaia Green up in here. I swear by this shit. I love it. Every time I transplant, for the most part, I use this. It's a good product. Got some IPM stuff in here, some flawless finish. You know, break out the pH meter. So boom, 1 tablespoon. We all know what a tablespoon looks like. We're gonna crack this open real quick, and let's get going. We have our mosquito bites in our beautiful pantyhose, not tied here. We have a tablespoon of mosquito bites, so we're just gonna take it, we're gonna pop it over here and let that sit up in there and basically make a tea out of it. And then I'm gonna use that and water some of our seedlings, and you know, I haven't found a soil yet that doesn't have gnat larvae in it. I've tried many soils, Fox Farm, Ocean Forest, and the other one. Roots Organic 707, HP Pro Mix, all of it, and always have a problem with mats. It is what it is. But let's see how the mosquito bites works out. Usually I just make a solution of Dr. Zymes. That's usually my go-to. But we're gonna try this out. A lot of people have said that it is really good, so we're gonna test it out and we're gonna let you guys know how it is.
There you go, guys. In the bucket.
Alright guys, so this is finished. We checked our pH. So I'm just gonna check it again on camera because I totally forgot. But it's probably sitting at about 6.0. The reason for that, this is going to be for all our seedlings that we have going on right now. So it probably won't kill all the larvae, but it'll kill most of it. I love this H&M pH pen. I also have an H&M EC and ppm reader. It's a really good brand. They're not too expensive. I believe it was like maybe like 40-50 bucks, maybe 30 bucks for the EC, something like that. So anyone who knows anything that checking pH, you always want to give it a minute. It flops all over the place. Definitely something you want to be patient with. So we're at 6.0 right now. See, so we're ready to start watering. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the spray bottle and go ahead and water. Let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and water. We all know how to water seedlings. If not, we will be doing a video here pretty soon on how we water seedlings. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. A water, well, I can't even talk right now. Spray bottle, but a spray bottle that will tell you how much water you're using, right? I've been trying to get better at recording how much water when I'm watering, as well as pH runoff, as well as how the plant is reacting to whatever type of stress or LST or super cropping, whatever I'm doing. I usually have been writing it down in a notebook. I was writing it down in a notebook and using Canna IQ. Canna IQ is a good app made from the person that created Zen Genetics. I believe his name is Jeff Forrest. Cool dude, awesome app. It's just, I use my phone a lot to look up, to use like advanced nutrients, calculator and stuff like that when I'm making up 5 gallons or more of feed. So I'm usually using my phone to do measurements and stuff like that. So another reason why I also like Athena too is they have their home grower booklet, which is awesome because it's right there in front of me. It has a lot of good info in there. Basically tells you everything you would need to know as a beginner. But sometimes, sometimes it's that simplest thing is where you have a problem with, or, a book can tell you, okay, put your parameters at this, and then you should have good weed to dry and cure. But sometimes, you know, we still mess it up. Um, so that's why it's always good to keep on doing it. Persistence is key. Trust me, I didn't get it my first time, my second time, my third time, my fourth time. You know what I mean? It's something that's kept accumulating over the years. Um, and then like I took years off and then started up again, and you know, took more years off and then started up again. So sometimes I don't remember the same things that I used to. So it's always good. I learn almost every day new things. Um, it's always good to learn. I always say always get hard copies. That's the best way to learn, especially when you're fighting a deficiency or a problem. It's always good to just open up that book and see it right there in front of you. Also, the internet is good. You know what I mean? The internet's all good and all, you know, AI, all that. But it's always good to have a hard copy, dude. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen to the internet. You know, those books hopefully will be preserved long enough for you to, you know, if anything, the internet ever crashes, right? So like, I have obviously the can of Bible, but I also have a Bible that teaches you about all vegetables and how to grow them and how to sow them and how to germinate them and everything you need to know about growing vegetables for your own. I would also get like a homesteading book and stuff like that, a composting book. I still have many more books to acquire. Um, I'm nowhere near figuring this whole thing out. We're gonna be starting a breeding project here, hopefully within the next 6 months, and that's where I guess I'll see if my big boy pants will carry me through. I've been doing a lot of research on breeding, and when it's all said and done, I just got to try it out and do it and start my first project and run it and run it and run it until I find something that it's worth putting my name on, you know. Um, Shout out to all our sponsors, um, Brothers Grim Seeds, Plant Tree Smoke Dope, Brimhall Genetics, Faded Leaf Genetics, Grow Bones, TSR Grow, Athena, um, you know, hopefully in the next couple years we'll be able to work with more brands. You know, I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. You're gonna be seeing my ugly face for a while, till they put me in the ground, baby. Um, Hopefully Massachusetts will pass for hardship cultivation license. So if that ever happens, I can actually use my caregiver's card and be able to give back to the community a lot more. That's a big thing for me, coming from being institutionalized, being living homeless on the street for many years. It's very important that I don't forget where I come from, so it's always important to me that I give back and have it actually do some good, you know what I mean? If I'm not doing the best that I can do, um, I just feel like what's the point, you know what I mean? Um, if I can't help somebody out, change somebody's day, whatever, you know, it's all about the small things. Um, so hope everyone has a good night. I'm gonna get to watering. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. We're gonna let you know how we like this product. I've heard a lot of good things. Shout out to Jake Green Thumb for hooking me up with the knowledge of this product, and a few other people also mentioned it. I'm so glad I was able to find it at a local store. I try not to order anything off of Amazon or the internet. Support your local store, guys. They need it more than the corporations do, man. So, peace.